Hi there, folks, and welcome to Another Brick in the Wall. It's a podcast within a podcast brought to you by us here at TV Tuners. TV Tuners, of course, our podcast all about TV news and reviews. I'm your host, Swanson. With me, as always, is my co-host and pesky Sparrow, Stairmaster.
I'm not going to do a voice. You can't trick me.
Yeah. Yeah? Are you sure? You were thinking about it. And with us, as always, of course, is our other co-host and tricky fox, Kioran.
How'd I know you were... Okay.
What do you mean? Because the fox is your spirit animal?
You want to be an otter instead?
No.
People frequently just describe Keo as otter.
Who says this?
I don't.
Who says this?
Otter this world.
You know, the people. Streets.
Okay, just give me their names on a piece of paper, and we'll see what happens next.
Okay, all right. Here you go.
Anyways, yeah, I'm a fox. I'm a scrounger because that's what foxes do, and I'm not trustworthy.
Foxes are sort of like cats that look like dogs.
True.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked
they
at
act
a
like
video
more like cats, I would think.
Yes. That's what I've said.
I mean, like, in terms of they would steal things.
They're cats that look like dogs.
Dogs steal things all the time, though.
Yeah, but dogs aren't stupid. Now, cats.
Yeah, dogs do it out of like blith unawareness. A cat will do it like maliciously with intent.
Dogs don't know that property exists, so they can't steal things. But cats do know.
So you're saying foxes do understand the idea of property?
Probably.
Private property.
They seem pretty smart.
That's right. They know what capital is. Welcome to...
Speaking of capital, I forgot that we had a subtitle for this mini-series.
Well, we only have a subtitle for this because it's a lengthy run of episodes that we're going to be doing.
All
it's been a
thanks
while,
to
by
the
the way.
brave warriors of Buy Me a Coffee.
We're being real casual, like nothing's happened, but there's been some turmoil in the TV news.
Yeah, Donald Trump got reelected president.
Oh, that happened?
So we
Yeah, we found that out a couple of days ago when we got out of the labyrinth.
Is there a war with Iran?
Yeah, and I guess we
crazy.
Lost?
But also, it might still be going on? And also...
The reflecting pool is green?
Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I kind of just want to go back into the labyrinth that we... So, Swanson, do you want to explain what's been going on with the labyrinth? Because I don't really want to talk about it. It's kind of stressful for me. I'm traumatized. What about you guys? Are you traumatized?
I left scars both mentally and physically on me.
But you were kind of... I mean, you spent the whole time, like, scrounging up anime Blu-rays and watching them and stuff, so I thought you were doing pretty well.
I had to do trials of courage.
Just to get them,
fortitude.
Yeah. Okay, so Swanson, can you explain? Because, I don't think I'm equipped in Stairmaster's clearly not either.
I had to fight...
as fans of the podcast...
I had to fight the Guardian of Sapphire.
Yeah, I thought you was fine with that one.
And that was rude of me to make you do that. Of course, as fans of the podcast know, we spent a little bit of time in Phoenix, Arizona, after a trial known as the Gundam Gauntlet.
Yeah, we had to leave our land of Denver, which I kind of missed the Denver landscape.
But they were very clear they don't want us back after that episode.
Oh, yeah, we're not going back there. I think we're kill on sight, right?
Yeah, it's shoot to kill.
Yeah, they said it was too overly indulgent.
It was either shoot to kill or shoot to thrill, and I don't really want to find out which they meant. But so we've been sort of wandering around because there's no home for us here in Phoenix, Arizona. Well,
we
were there. We're not here anymore. And so we ended up kind of getting lost.
In the labyrinth.
In the labyrinth. It was kind of just there. I don't know how we really found it. I mean, I fell into a hole, and then you guys kind of followed after me because you weren't paying attention.
The Minotaur was chasing us, if you recall.
That's one way of putting it.
At one point, Kyo's soul got removed from his body, and we had to find a scepter to put it back in.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You don't remember
really
that?
How would I remember that?
I mean, your soul. I guess your soul was talking to us the whole time. It was like, please, get me back in.
Remember
so
when we
cold.
spent all of that time finding like the sword, the ancient sword to fight the Minotaur with, and then he just broke it? That sucked.
I thought that was a pretty hype moment, though. It really like built up the Minotaur's strength.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hype moment if you're like hearing about it later.
Yeah,
Also,
I mean, okay, like
you
it
weren't
was
the one wielding the sword, Kyorain.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, you were
it
only
was-
in the hospital for what, 6 weeks
It
after
was
that?
hype for the Minotaur, I guess. It really
he
did
seemed
build up a
hype,
lot of.
yes.
It did really give him a lot of rep when he was like, "I'll give you one free slash."
Yeah, and it didn't work.
I sprained my
broke
wrist
all of
doing
my
that,
bones.
by the way.
It was bad. But we had a lot of. Listen, we're not. This isn't the Labyrinth podcast, all right? We're not here to talk
Unless
about
you
our
pay us
experiences in
to watch Labyrinth.
With David Bowie?
Yes.
Oh yeah, someone could do that. And then I guess we would have to relive all of our trauma that we're
we'd
trying
have-
to hide.
And we'd have to litigate whether David Bowie's canceled or not.
Yeah, I don't think I need to do that.
Well, it wasn't related to the movie, but he was kind of creepy with it. Well, he was a rock star in the 70s. You should know how that was.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And I mean, he also did have its Nazi era.
Oh,
That's kind of weird.
okay.
Yeah, but wasn't that just kind of the persona?
That's kind of weird, though. And plus, he's
It is
British, so
strange.
you gotta be
I mean,
skeptical.
okay, look, if Stairmaster started producing music and he had a Nazi era, would you give him a pass?
No!
Well, I don't know. Is the music good?
Yes, extremely good.
Yeah, like I'm doing the
then
Pink
yes.
Floyd The Wall type arc.
Yeah, if the music was that as good as Nazi era David Bowie, then yeah, sure.
Okay.
But like,
What
it's
did
just
he
art.
actually- what
He's just
songs did he
he's just expressing himself.
I mean, he was doing a lot of cocaine, I think.
Yeah, you listen. He was doing a lot of
What did-
cocaine.
what did he
was
actually
in
put
Germany
out?
already?
What did he actually put out during that era?
Low, The Lodger, I think, is one. There's the middle one that has Heroes on it. It might just be called Heroes.
I think Heroes is the only one I've actually heard from that era. I've only really heard albums from his early period.
Oh, Low is a really good album. Low has Sound and Vision, which is a great David Bowie song. All instrumental.
Anyways, we didn't listen to any David Bowie when we were in the Labyrinth.
We couldn't.
I tried to find it, but I think they scrubbed all the David Bowie stuff out of there because the whole movie thing. I don't think they liked the movie.
No, they get some of the people I've talked to in the Labyrinth. Some of the creatures do get mad when you bring it up. Because I tried to do like the Labyrinth like dance, like the song that David Bowie does, and
There was
they
a
beat
guy
me
with
up.
there was a guy with no head and a face on his torso. Yeah, he got physical with Swanson.
Yeah, I think they want things to be accurate to the Labyrinth when you're in there.
But they gotta understand
Well,
that art is not about depicting reality as is.
we tried to explain that to them plenty of times, and I don't think that kind of concept is really compatible with the Labyrinth. I think that part of our struggle with Labyrinth was not being able to cope with how it's just kind of different.
Yeah, they need to learn media literacy in the Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people are talking about media literacy a lot now that we've gotten out of.
Yeah,
After
more
our
than I
2
think
years
ever
sojourn.
before.
And also, there's a
Wonder
movie
why
about
that
the
is.
Odyssey coming out, which is kind of
Oh
Kinda
yeah, and
fitting.
everyone's mad. And by everyone, I mean the worst people in the world.
oh, they gave him like a Viking longboat, which is not historically accurate.
Oh, I was talking about how the people are mad because they're not because the black ladies there.
Oh, okay.
No, the historical accuracy part is fine.
I mean, they could get the boat right. The movie's about being on a boat.
Hey, now some of it's also about fighting a bunch of people who are trying to steal your wife.
So you're mad that it's not accurate? You sound like a Labyrinth person.
I just want to see the. No, this is different. This is literally just they got the boat wrong. The movie about the boat. Where they go around on a boat.
It's not about the boat.
The boat is important. Without the boat, nothing can happen. They just die without the boat.
The boat is the Odyssey we made along the way.
No, at some point during the Odyssey, the guy just goes for a swim and it's fine. You don't need the boat.
Is that true?
I think I read the Odyssey in elementary school, and I vaguely remember
Elementary
that.
school?
Yes, elementary school. I read the Odyssey.
No, I didn't read the Odyssey,
That's
but
a
I
pretty
did have.
advanced
There was like a book retelling the Iliad for dumb children, and also they had the part with the Trojan horse at the end.
My only experience with the Odyssey is "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" So.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
That's pretty much the Odyssey. So.
But they got the rail car right for that movie.
That's true. Anyway, so yeah, we were in a labyrinth for a long time. It felt longer in the labyrinth. Time moves differently there. So we came out, and to our surprise, I listen. I don't know if the Buy Me a Coffee led us out of the labyrinth or what, if it just was a happy coincidence. But we kind of came out, noticed that somebody had bought us a coffee, and decided to record the podcast.
Oh, well, I smelled the coffee, personally. I don't know about you guys.
Well, I didn't get a sip of it, but I did smell it.
I should mention, we found a literal coffee plant, like a very long vine of it, dangling, and that led us to the entrance, and then we ground it up into powder and made coffee from that. And that reminded Swanson that he should check the Buy Me a Coffee.
Right, and then next thing I knew,
we drank all of it.
We were at an abandoned Radio Shack, and there was podcasting equipment there.
Yeah, Radio Shack. Can you explain Radio Shack for me?
How is there a Radio Shack in 2026?
It was abandoned. No one filled it.
Oh.
Okay.
It's not open. I mean, this stuff was in here, but.
Okay.
And so right now that's where we're at. We're recording in this Radio Shack.
We don't know where we are.
Might spend the night here. I don't know.
It's getting dark and cold.
Somebody took out all the plumbing. So I don't. Why would they do that? Why would you come into a building and take out all the pipes? That's not nice.
Well, maybe they were selling it.
Yeah, I guess they needed the
copper
bathroom pipes.
You take them to recycle, and they give you like a couple $.
I mean, why would they put copper pipes in a Radio Shack?
For the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, listen, they were doing a lot of crazy things back then. It was the late 90s. We were invincible.
It kind of reminded me of Redwall, where like we kind of discovered like a secret place that has neat stuff for us to use.
And all we had to do was like move some stuff around and blow on some dust.
Keo got a propeller beanie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I got a T-shirt that says bathroom.
Whirling around. Yeah, and I've got this eye patch. I'm switching between both eyes.
Yeah, it's kind of. These are kind of lame, except for Keo's hat, which gives him immunity against curses.
Yeah, that'll be useful if we end up back in the labyrinth, because curses are wild there.
Yeah, I'm kind of fated to die.
Well, everyone's fated to die.
Like soon.
Yeah, I don't think the hat's retroactive.
Well, even if it was, you can't borrow it.
Yeah, I know.
That's the annoying thing about curses too, is that they don't give you clear definitions. So like, if you get fated to die, it'll just say soon, which isn't helpful.
They told me once I see the little star along the Big Dipper, I'll know it's time.
I mean, can't you see that like any time you want?
Yeah.
Only if you got really good eyesight, apparently.
I mean, we're in Arizona. Like,
We were. I don't
Are
know where
we?
we are now.
wait, what state are we in right
I
now?
don't
I know we're in
know.
Radio Shack, but what state?
I don't know. I haven't seen any welcome to signs.
I
Anything
tried
like
asking
that, so.
Google what state we're in, and it just answered confusion. That was not. I had to mark that answer as helpful, since it was true.
I mean, that's too accurate. And what's up
Yeah.
with Google? Like, so I got on my smartphone that finally has a signal, and now Google's like a robot. Like, it talks to me when I
Yeah,
send it
Google's
a question.
giving me like bad answers all the time.
Apparently, the big thing is computers that can't do math.
Yeah, I typed in
it's-
"what's going on" Google, and it just said I don't know. Like, what?
It didn't even say, and that's the thing. The crazy thing is that it didn't even type out the whole word. It just said IDK.
Yeah, things have changed.
I asked where I should get lunch, and it said, "Figure it out, fatso."
Yeah,
Yeah, I asked it where El Baño was, and it said no hablo inglés.
You asked it where what? Albonia?
El Baño.
the bathroom in Spanish.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the country from Dilbert.
So you spoke to it in Spanish, and it responded to you in
It
Spanish.
doesn't
Yes.
speak English. That's right.
Good job, you got it. We put another star on the little chart we got here. That was already here when we exited
No,
the
I'm
labyrinth.
just amazed. I'm just amazed by technology these days. It's really impressive how like they can put so much power into like confusing us and upsetting us.
Well, hey, now sometimes that power goes into making things that look like absolute dog shit.
Speaking of
Well, I'm
absolute
just
dog
looking-
shit, have you guys seen anything lately?
Ooh.
Well, when I was in Labyrinth, I was only able to watch one thing in there.
Only one thing?
Which- Yeah, you were like scrounging around, picking up everything, like all the loot boxes, everything. You grabbed them all, like you were pretty much.
Yeah, well, you got the
hogging
beanie
them.
cap of. And you drank all the coffee.
Oh, okay.
So who
fine.
cares that I got to watch him across and you didn't?
Okay, and Swanson got to watch stuff too. The only thing I got to watch was The Boys, season 5.
Oh,
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
pretty weird.
Are you sure that wasn't a curse?
Well, it was
I didn't
before
have my
Keo
hat.
put on the beanie cap.
Yeah, didn't have
Is it
a
our
hat
fault
yet.
that The Boys season 5 sucks?
Well, I don't know if we can put it on us, but
I mean, we were cursed.
whatever it is, it's definitely fucking diabolical.
Oh, I mean, I found the Blu-ray for season 5, which I didn't really understand how there was a Blu-ray.
Yes, my
Yeah,
understanding
'cause I don't
is it
think
came
Mr.
out. It aired
Bezos-
last month.
I don't think Mr. Bezos does Blu-rays
Yeah,
for his prized
but
possessions.
but yeah, not good. I only watched it basically out of like, I don't know
Some
why,
cost
but I feel
fallacy.
yeah, some cost fallacy. I felt almost obligated
Yeah,
to watch it.
I dropped it after I watched the first 4 episodes of season 4, and then kind of was like, oh, I'll watch the rest later. And then I heard that they made a joke about Huey getting raped. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You had someone being raped in the first episode, and you didn't play that for laughs. How come this? Wait a minute. Oh,
So
it's
it's not
funny now.
strictly that it's more that he gets sexually humiliated. It's not really it's the threat of rape is there, but it doesn't happen to
Well,
him,
I
don't
didn't
think.
watch it since everyone described it as rape, being played for laughs.
I mean, it is.
So-
It is really, but it's not. It's interesting.
that just- But that was like, oh, the showrunner has no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, because they definitely do play it as a joke when Jack Quaid and Huey himself are like, this was traumatic for me. And like, so there seems to be it seems to be something didn't click on that one.
No, but you see, it was funny
No.
because he got himself into the situation.
And, yeah,
with his actions.
the showrunner literally was on record saying that it was supposed to be funny.
Yeah, it wasn't
They're
funny.
Kip.
It was like should have been a deeply disturbing, Well, it was disturbing, but not as disturbing.
I mean, it was like literally the first half of season 1 was the fallout of a sexual assault.
And I think if I remember right, doesn't Starlight get mad at him for it too?
No. Oh, I guess he was okay. There was a shapeshifter who impersonated Starlight that he had sex with a bunch of times,
which is also
yes. So that is okay.
Yeah,
that's the part that's actually rape. Yes.
Now, they didn't play that for laughs, but they also did not take it seriously at all, and then, like...
Yeah, they didn't investigate, like, how it feels to think you were, with your actual loved one, and it was just somebody else.
Yeah, Starlight did get mad that this person who stole her appearance and her memories was able to fool him. Yeah, that was bad.
That was actually the
Did anything happen?
I mean, the other thing also sucked, but this was worse.
So did anything actually happen in season 4 besides Homelander like lasering the president or whatever?
That didn't even happen in season 4.
What the fuck? I thought.
No,
yeah,
Butcher
so
did not
really
go
they
bad.
were wasting our time for an entire season.
They literally set it up for him to go bad in the end of season 4, and then in season 5 he's like, "Psych, I'm actually good.
I'm just a regular guy that you already knew before, but now
Oi, Homelander done stole me wife, and now he's making me look like a bad guy."
No, like seriously, like at the end of season 4, it's like,
yeah, I've done gone crazy. I kill people now for no reason.
But then like the next season, he's like,
I'm a regular guy now.
And then
some dialogue about it.
And then the last 10 minutes. And then the last 10 minutes of the finale, I'm evil again.
My dog died. Come on, guys, my dog.
Oh God! Yeah, spoilers for the boys if you care. But
so everyone's saying that the comic book ending was somehow better.
And the comic book ending sounds like one of the dumbest things I've seen.
Well, it's broadly the same. It's just there's Black Noir is a clone of Homelander.
The comic book ending would be a downer for the show, though, because it involves Butcher killing the rest of the boys.
I thought Huey kills the boys, and then Huey kills Butcher and then moves on.
Butcher kills Frenchie, MM, and Kamiko, and then he goes to kill Huey and essentially goads him into killing him.
Yeah, and then the bot reveals the new 7. It's like nothing's really changed.
Yeah. But also, Huey and Starlight live happily ever after or something.
Also, Homelander gets like gibbed by the U.S. military because they had anti-soup missiles this whole time.
Yeah, that's funny. They should have done that in the show. Just like, yeah, they could have killed them anytime they wanted. They just didn't yet.
There's so much wrong with the show that it would take like a whole episode for us to talk about the
And I'd have to watch
5.
season 4 and 5, which I really don't want to do.
Yeah.
And look forward to our YouTube series where we break down everything that went wrong with the boys.
That's how I would do it. No, that's.
I can't wait for our whole video on just Soldier Boy. Probably 2 parts.
Oh, I could go on for a while about that.
They needed to bring him back for the Boys Extended Cinematic Universe. Which is very funny considering how much they spent in Season 2 making fun of cinematic universes.
Yeah. There also was a shocking lack of that kind of thing in Season 5. It just felt like the soul had left its body.
There's like nothing going on in season 5. It's like devoid of really anything.
And there's also devoid of budget from what I saw.
Yeah, there's like nobody in any scenes that isn't like a main character.
They were like pro wrestling in the Oval Office for the final battle between all these superhuman demigods.
Homelander does offer to suck Butcher's dick before he dies, so that is funny.
Yeah, that was a good moment, but did not salvage
and also, program. They play it like that would make everyone turn on him. Which I don't think. I think if Trump did that, people would rationalize it.
They would definitely. He could do it on camera.
And it doesn't matter.
Like, Season 3 literally ends with him killing someone in the street and getting away with it.
Oh, yeah. Season 5 begins with them showing the tape of the airplane from Season 1, I think. And it doesn't.
And they They just say it's fake, and then they meme it, and then it's moved on.
Which is probably the closest to an actual commentary that the show does this season.
It is, but like at the same time, they're basically just saying, "Yeah, the show we made before. Who cares? Who cares?"
I mean, yes, you're not wrong.
It sort of followed a similar trajectory to Game of Thrones, except it didn't go as far.
Yeah. Yeah,
I guess
it would be. It's definitely a debate about what season you might have bungled it more. I think I might still give it to Game of Thrones, but it's pretty close.
Well, that finale basically killed all interest in the franchise. Ended this thing as a monocultural titan.
Yeah. How
people are just okay with the boys. They're just moving on, I think.
No, there's a lot of people talking about the boys and how
there's a lot of people mad that Homelander was the bad guy.
That's not even who I'm talking about. Yeah, legitimately.
There's
legitimately
kernels of a good idea in season 5. It's just few and far between.
What kernels did you spot?
Well, so if they had stuck to Butcher being a bad guy, the ending probably would have landed better. But also it would have required them to do something they were never going to do, which is kill Homelander earlier in the season.
Yeah, or at the end of season 3.
I think they were completely afraid of if Homelander died that they wouldn't have a show anymore.
Right. Which it's wild to me because when the show starts, Homelander is on the periphery of everything going on. The dynamic is Huey and Butcher. And then eventually it just becomes Homelander and sometimes Butcher. And Huey is just there to be punished.
And then we have how many scenes do we get of Homelander doing something really horrible?
Well, it's very natural. It's natural how Homelander became more prominent in season 2, I would say.
Well, yeah,
it is,
because
but then
it's a problem. Once we get to season 4 and 5. Really.
Yeah, once we get to season, no, even 3.
Well, 3 had its problems. Yeah, 3 had its problems for sure.
I think that the show made a lot of its very crucial mistakes in season 3. I think probably the biggest.
Yeah, you can see the problem, sort of just like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, by season 5, you can see where the wheels are coming off.
Yeah. The biggest thing they did in season 3 that was a major mistake was they fixated on Homelander, and they even made a credible plan to kill him that they tried to execute in the finale.
And then that's a Brad Bandit at the last minute.
Yeah, they were just I don't know. I guess there's a father-son dynamic.
There's a boy here. There's a boy here. Abort.
Oh yeah, Stare, you might be wondering why we haven't talked about Ryan at all in this season. It's because he doesn't do anything.
Who's Ryan again?
I am.
This Homelander's son.
Oh yeah, the guy.
Yeah, I only think of Northernline now when people say Ryan.
He has he rivals Homelander in power eventually, but doesn't actually do anything with it.
They have a fight scene where they kind of punch each other I really just love how
they can allow for one episode's budget, which is 2 seconds.
If you watch that fight, you don't really get the impression that they actually have super strength at all. It's just two people kind of who are having a very floaty fight. I guess
it's just like Eva Rebuild 4 when Shinji fights Gendo.
Does Eva Rebuild 4 suck?
It's a very bad CGI fight where none of the mechs have any weight or momentum.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is actually kind of apt. Good job, Stare.
Yeah. No real choreography, which is a par for the course, but I don't know. If you're seeing 2 of the strongest characters in the series go all out, you would expect a little bit of I don't know, oomph.
Anything.
Maybe they punch each other and there's a big shockwave. I guess it might be budget, but I don't know. It's kind of unacceptable.
Oh yeah, Stare. Also, if you're a fan of The Deep, don't worry. He stays alive for almost as long as Homelander.
Do fish have like superpowers in the world of the boys? What's up with that?
They must.
I thought he got like grabbed by the Leviathan. Like that was a big tentacle that grabbed him.
Yeah, I think that's what ends up happening to him.
So, are there legendary sea creatures in the boys' universe?
There are in our universe. They just don't want you to know this.
Who's they?
Yeah, have you
the
not
sea creatures
encountered the
themselves or the
Leviathan?
people? We were in a land-based mythical adventure, not an ocean one, so I don't see why I'd see the Leviathan.
I mean, we did. You do remember we had to sign an NDA when we got out of the labyrinth. So that we wouldn't tell anyone
weird.
about our experiences in there.
Yeah, the Minotaur made us sign an NDA.
Yeah, I still kind of want to go back and kill that guy, but what do you guys think?
We need to train our skills.
Yeah, are you going to wield the sword this time, buddy?
What sword?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Thanks.
We need to learn martial
Thanks for
arts like
reminding
in The
me.
Furious, starring Joe Taslim and other guy, which I saw recently.
What happened? That's from the guy that did the raid?
No, it's a guy who did the live-action Rurouni Kenshin movies, but it's got the bad guy from the raid, Mad Dog.
Oh, okay.
It's the sickest shit ever. There's a fight scene where he's like taking on 20 dudes, and they all sort of like just form a pyramid he forms a pyramid out of them while beating the shit out of them and climbs on top. This is in the middle of a MMA cage.
That's fun.
And yeah, it's like the fucking, I don't know how to describe it. It's sort of like the 1994 Chicago Bulls of fight choreography.
Whoa.
You got, like, the final fight is like, they're so good that it's hard to keep up because it's literally a 2v2v1 with all these world-class martial arts stars doing their thing.
Sounds like they had
So
some
these
fun.
fight scenes, they should have been on the boys.
Yeah,
This
I
fight
don't.
choreographer should have done the boys.
They should have had at least one fight choreographer on the boys.
They should have had a
Instead
scene
of
where Carl
zero.
Urban breaks a guy's ribs and then it zooms in on the steel-toed shoes he's wearing as a callback to
That
when
would
his
be
kidnapped
diabolical.
daughter told him to wear them earlier in the film. But he didn't, so that's why she got kidnapped.
It sounds like
sounds fun.
very
Yeah, he had
direct
that-
lifting from what you watched, though.
Yeah, well, it's very sick when it happens. It's like, snap. And you're like, oh, he's got those things on.
But is it twisted?
Yeah. Yes, it is twisted.
I would say so, based on what he's describing, yeah.
So sick and twisted. Interesting.
So what media did you find in the Labyrinth, Swanson?
Well, I've been watching this. I was watching this new show from Apple TV called Widow's Bay.
How'd you get
it's
Apple
like
TV in the Labyrinth?
You have to go to the right. You have to go to the right room. Sometimes it takes you to the Netflix room. Oh boy,
Oh.
is that a pain in the ass?
So you watched Widow's Peak? What was it?
It's called
Widow's
Widow's
Peak,
Bay.
a show about Vegeta.
It's just a steady camera zoom on his head.
As his dub theme plays. by
Yeah.
Bruce Coffin.
Yeah. Widow's Bay is a horror comedy set in a small Massachusetts island where it's haunted. It's cursed.
It's haunted?
There's people. Well, is it haunted? Is it cursed? That's the question. The mayor doesn't seem to think so.
Oh, so it's
The
like
mayor is
Mad-
trying to turn it into a tourist attraction, and all of the locals aren't having it because they believe that the island is cursed.
Oh, so it's sort of like Human Echo, where it's fantasy versus reality.
Yes.
You're trying to figure
I
out what
think
really
that's-
happened through an unreliable narrator.
Well, so there's no unreliable narration, I guess.
Oh.
The viewer, get a sense real quick that
It is
things
real.
are fucked up. but the mayor is like a little bit in denial. Eventually, I think. Well, I don't know. I haven't finished the series yet, but it's very good. It's more comedy than horror, but I think it lands. It's the type of show where the mayor stays at a hotel to prove that it's not haunted to the locals, and turns on the TV, and the only thing on is a video of a guy welcoming you to Widow's Bay, and then he walks away from the camera, and just stays in one shot as he walks away the whole time. Or where he goes to find board games in the lobby of the hotel, and there's one that just says teeth, and he opens it up, and it's a set of pliers.
Oh no!
Oh no, that is.
Which is my favorite joke, I think, of the show so far.
That's a pretty perfect mixture of horror and comedy right there.
Yeah, it's got everything you could want from a horror show. Sea hags, fog, killer serial killer clown ghosts. Yeah, everything. It's fun. It might end up being one of my favorite shows of the year, if it sticks the landing. Oh, and Fuchs from Barry is in it.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Yeah, he plays one of the more one of the louder locals who clashes with the mayor a lot. He's
Oh yeah,
funny.
I found the Blu-ray for the final season of Barry in the Labyrinth.
You finally watched it, huh?
No,
Yeah.
I did not watch it.
The
I'm
Mad
not watching
Lad.
that.
Come on, you got it.
No.
You were literally 3 episodes away from that.
So the
No.
Labyrinth literally tortured you by making you watch the final season of The Boys, and then it gave you Barry to see if you would still watch it, and you were like,
No, too sad. Don't wanna.
But yeah, that's it for me. So I guess that's it for this segment, which means
I mean, I did
guess
watch
we'll talk
100
about-
other things, but I don't think we can talk about
Yeah.
Chungking Express or Memories
well,
of Murder.
give us like a sentence about it.
Chungking Express is this 2 short films about love lost and love found, set in 90s Hong Kong.
How would you describe the visuals?
Beautiful.
Okay. I guess we should talk about Redwall now. We're 30 plus minutes
Yeah,
deep.
unless you want me to talk about all the Warhammer 40K books I read. Do you want to hear
give
about
us a
how in the
sentence
grim
on
darkness of the distant future there is only war?
Yes.
Did you find these in the Labyrinth too?
Well, yeah, they were just lying around.
Isn't a Minotaur like a major important part of the 4K lore?
No. The Minotaur are a chapter of the Space Marines. But also there are Minotaur
Interesting.
beastmen who are
Warhammer-
mutated humans.
Warhammer 4K.
But in
the
Warhammer
official
Fantasy,
title.
Minotaur beastmen are are products of chaos.
Well, who among us isn't?
Yeah, no, the Minotaurs are a chapter with an unknown heritage who work for the High Lords of Terra.
So
It's
they're
implied
not
that they kind of have
important, but
gene
they're
seeds from
around.
all the Primarchs, but and are just used to do their shady CIA stuff.
So do you have like a big collection of those little figurines?
No,
now?
fuck no, I don't got the money for that. It costs like $1,000 if you want to do a 2,000 point game.
Why didn't you just pick them up in the Labyrinth? They had a lot of treasures.
I thought it was kind of interesting, the setting. Some of the books are good. Anything
The
by like
Labyrinth describes it as untold treasures.
now you can just read the books and not play the game.
What's your favorite thing about the Warhammer lore? What really inspires your imagination?
Oh, that's well, really, I've kind of liked the Chaos guys the most out of the books I read. The Chaos Space Marines, because they're all miserable and they know they suck, but they got to keep going anyways because they don't have anything else.
And that was relatable to you.
Or some of them are, yeah.
Yeah, almost as relatable as this episode of Redwall that we watched.
Which does not feature the Night Lords or anything, unfortunately.
No. So, yes, this was a Buy Me a Coffee brought to you by Froby, or Frogus, Sir Frogus. This is the first of many installments that we'll be doing in the coming weeks. So this was a continuation of the program Redwall that we did all the way back in 2021, according to when it was released.
Whoa.
What?
That's insane.
I can't even
Which
remember anything
shocked
back then.
me because I felt like I remembered some of these characters when we got back into it.
I remember the characters. I don't remember anything that happened with them. I don't remember what happened in episode 1 or 2.
I thought we had watched more of this for some reason.
You think it Gilmore
No,
Girls?
it's just 2 episodes. Just the original 2-parter that starts the series.
That's crazy.
But everyone is here. All your friends. We got Matthias, Basil Staghair,
the rabbit woman. Oh no! Wait, no, the rabbit's a man.
the squirrel woman.
The squirrel woman. That's crazy what the rabbit's got going on with those legs. Can I say for real? No cap.
How'd they make you feel, Stu? Tell me more about it.
Confused. No.
Yeah, we watched 2 episodes of Redwall to kick off this podcast within a podcast that we're going to be doing. We're going through the first and second season, so here we are with episode 3, Treachery. And I mean, there's no lying here. There's some treachery afoot, I guess.
There is a scheme.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's not. It's nothing worthy of seeing this changer of ways, the master of deception, and the god of hope.
No, nothing quite like that. Although, I guess I don't know. I guess it depends on how the mouse people think about it. So yeah, and Warhammer
Methuselah. 40K. There's mouse people. There's mutant humans called ratlings, who are very good at sniping.
Are they hot?
Scouting.
Oh, I can't believe Warhammer ripped off Redwall. So wild. You're telling me Clooney the Scourge is there?
Maybe.
Clooney? I can't tell how. I feel like everybody pronounces his name differently in this show. Some people, I feel like, call him Clooney. Some people call him Clooney.
Yeah. I wonder if there was like a little direction for the voice actors, and they kind of had to figure it out.
But we learned that we learned because we forgot about it that he took the tapestry from the great Redwall place.
Oh yeah, he did do that. Guess
from Methuselah's chamber or whatever. And then Methuselah, who is like the mentor figure to our main character, Matthias.
What's going on at this abbot? What's going on at this monastery? There's only like two actual religious guys there, it seems like.
Yeah, and then the rest is just like people who have wandered into.
Also, like 500 men at arms, which is kind of reasonable for this era.
Yeah, what era is this?
I think this is supposed to be like the high Middle Ages, since the wall's so big. The walls are so big. The castle's so developed.
That makes sense. Yeah, he's like, hold on a second. I've never dusted behind the tapestry before. A lot of this episode involves people never cleaning Redwall.
Never cleaning it, never looking at weird stuff, never turning things over.
Yeah, like it's not in this episode, but at the beginning of the next episode, someone literally is like, I've noticed this before, but never cared to look. It's like, what are we doing here?
There's like an entire country in the attic that they have been ignoring.
There's a whole kingdom up there.
Like, imagine you go into your attic and, like, there's a bunch of Manchurian horsemen holding court.
No, even better. Imagine going to your attic and you can kind of see like the shadows of the Manchurians kind of behind the door, and like you're like, I don't know about that.
Well, that is reasonable.
They're like, I don't. Not that you're scared, but you just like don't really care.
Well, I
And then one
definitely
of them
wouldn't be up
comes out
for
and
it.
attacks you. One of them comes out and attacks you, and you go to attack it, but then like your like roommate is like, no killing, don't kill them.
Oh yeah,
But he's in
it's
my
Batman.
house trying to kill me.
Anyway, we're talking about.
But it's not absolute
We're talking about the
Batman.
second episode we watched, which none
shit,
of that happened in this one.
We did. We should have talked about the absolute Batman. He's so fucking cool.
What is
Keo,
absolute?
did you know that there's a? Did you
Keo.
know there's a new Batman and he's jacked?
So Darkseid like found this universe that was being born, and he tried to make it as evil as possible. So he nipped all the Justice League. He took something from all the Justice League guys that made them what they were. Like Superman didn't have the Kents to raise him. Batman didn't have
Like
his
Wonder-
riches.
Yeah, Wonder Woman gets raised in hell instead of by the Amazonians.
And Martian Manhunter is just a schizophrenic FBI agent with psychic abilities.
So Batman, instead of being a rich guy, is a working class, jacked as shit dude who builds his suit by hand.
And he goes around smashing people's heads in with a hammer.
Yeah. Also, he
Oh.
fights a bunch of eldritch horrors. Like Bane is the size of a skyscraper,
Well, Bane's just a regular Resident Evil horror.
and then there's like Poison Ivy,
But also the Joker is a demon.
who wears children.
Oh, this sounds
No, it's-
hardcore.
It's bad. It's great.
Yeah.
And Martian
It's really
Manhunter
good.
is John Jones, an FBI agent investigating stochastic terrorism, who can read people's minds. And he gets involved in this proxy war for, like, the whole conceptual space of humanity. He
Yeah, so
becomes
how
a vessel
can
for
we-
the
Wonder
Green
Woman's
Martian.
basic-
How can
Wonder
we
Woman's
relate
basically
this
a
to
witch
Red
who
Wall?
uses magic to cure the universe.
Yeah.
Why?
And
why
nobody
does
cares
it sound
about
so-
Absolute Superman.
Yeah, imagine
he's there.
if you saw a little pocket universe in your attic, and you could investigate it, but you just kind of didn't feel like it.
What if the absolute version of yourself is just jacked? Like, would you feel like you fucked something up along the way?
I
Like,
don't know,
it can't be
depends on-
understated how jacked this version of Batman is.
Depends on
Yeah.
how his attitude is. If the alternate jacked version of me is kind of rude, I don't think I'd be that upset.
Oh, Absolute Batman, true
I mean,
as fuck.
I don't know if he's any more rude than regular Batman. I guess he's kind of antisocial.
Yeah, regular Batman is too, though.
Oh, also he's friends with half of his rogues.
Yeah, it's
gallery.
Rogues. Like, all the Gotham guys, like the Riddler, Penguin,
Two-Face,
yeah, Two-Face,
Killer Croc,
Killer Croc, yeah, they're all his friends.
and they get treated horribly.
By Bane, yeah.
Yeah, Bane essentially turns them all into villains.
Yeah, Bane gives Two-Face... Doesn't Bane give Riddler a hemispherectomy?
Yes, and he
Yeah.
essentially does genetic experiments on Killer Croc. Not essentially, he does.
Yeah, anyways, the Absolute series, it's more good than bad. The Absolute line, yeah.
Yeah, I would
So-
say so.
So can you tell me what the Foxes were up to in this episode 3?
I think they were just trying to play
Oh,
both
right.
sides and make money off of.
Yeah, I think they were just wily little foxes trying to do fox things. And then I guess they ended up dying at the end?
Yeah, there's a giant snake. Was there a giant snake in the first 2 episodes?
There was.
I think yes, I think so. But was that giant snake eating people? Because that sound effect for that the end of that confrontation with the fox is gnarly. It's literally like crunch.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Basically, the gist of this episode is that Clinty is planning on taking Redwall because
Again.
he's having visions. He's having nightmares. And so he
But
uses
first
the foxes to...
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
a broken leg from episode 2, I think. So he has to get
Yeah,
the
I think
healer.
he falls off the wall or something.
And the healers are trying to poison him for some reason, probably so they can take his money. So, but he's onto their scheme, so he just spills the poison while they're not looking, and gives them a fake plan.
I mean,
For the attack.
I'd probably be suspicious if like the person trying to heal me was giving me like this like malicious grin as they handed me the medicine.
Yeah. If they were like two foxes, too.
Yeah, two foxes are like, yeah.
Oh, okay,
and
okay. Now we're getting racist here.
and they're like, yes, here's your medicine.
Here's your medicine. Why'd you say it like that?
Because I'm trying to heal you.
You're making it sound like it's not medicine.
Sleep tight.
You'll be
You'll
all
be sleeping
better.
for a long time. What does that mean?
Gonna get a good night's rest.
Anyway, yeah, he tricks them, and then his plan is to dig a hole underground to go in and
Which
take
is
Redwall
not how you would
by
assault a
surprise.
medieval fortification.
Also, I really like the scene where he tells everyone his plan to get them to start digging, and then he yells at them, and they all start digging different holes.
Digging was actually a very potent medieval siege tactic, though. You could dig a hole, you could dig the tunnel under the wall, and then put a bunch of wood and set a fire, and that would unsettle the foundation, and it would cause a collapse in the wall. That's what he should have done. That's what I would have done. Yeah, that's how I would have done it. That's the move.
That's not what he did.
Yeah, but
I've been reading a book about the Crusades, actually, in preparation for this. And not just because it was a coincidence. Now we got
Did
the
you find that
Spider-Man
like
copy.
today?
Yeah. Did you
At the
know that
Radio
Richard
Shack?
the Lionheart, King of England, was a French count who technically owed fealty to the King of France?
Did
no.
he actually
how-
swear fealty to the King of France?
I think, legally speaking, no.
How did that play into his political dynamics there?
Well, they both had to go on crusades at the same time because otherwise one of the other would attack the other to take their holdings. And a few centuries later, the 100-Year War did break out because of this legal dynamic.
That's
But
insane.
that was the English monarch trying to take France and create an empire.
They were having fun back then, weren't they?
Well, the First Crusade
they were
was
having
crazy.
fun.
They literally took Jerusalem kind of just on luck.
They were having fun for a little while. Then they'd die.
And then the Black Plague came and it completely upturned the labor relations.
We need to bring it back.
Yeah. They tried with hantavirus.
Oh, yeah. That's right. How, that's something we missed while we were in the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Although one of the labyrinth creatures did get it.
It was very sad.
Yeah.
We had to go to his funeral.
So many funerals in the labyrinth too. We didn't really talk about that, but
I'm
it was
carrying
like every day was a funeral.
I'm carrying so much
Like, we
sorrow
get
in my
it.
heart. I'm just like Kenshiro now.
Have you ever been in the hospital and the people giving you the medicine like turn around and like laugh to themselves in the corner of the hospital room?
Oh yeah, that did happen to me once in the labyrinth. There was a gremlin. And a
Oh
goblin.
yeah, we had to. Yeah, we had to break you out of there.
Yeah. They were trying
Yeah,
to feed
that-
me goop that would make me turn into goop so they could eat me, and then they'd eat you.
Oh my god. But yeah, these foxes are not very good at being sneaky.
Yeah, that their plans immediately fail every time. Like,
Like they go on the red wall and their plan is to steal stuff in red wall, and Methuselah comes in and is like, "What are you doing?"
And they're like, and then Methuselah is like, "Oh, these guys are stupid." No, wait, who's the She's not a nun. She like an abbess?
Oh, the Badger, I think?
Yeah, the
Is she
Badger.
like
I
the
guess she's an
Badger?
abbess. That's the term, right?
I don't know. You're the expert
Yeah,
on
sure.
this.
I don't
era.
know. Oh, I know most of the church nomenclature I know is from Warhammer 40k.
You're the historical expert here.
Yeah.
You're the
Sorry.
Let me
scholar.
pull up the Wikipedia list of Redwall
Abbess?
characters.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it didn't help. I don't know who this lady is.
What is her job? I'm like a guy
To not
complaining
notice
about.
things and then mention that she didn't notice them.
Yeah. An
Constant.
abbess is a type of nun, so she's not a nun, I guess.
She's referred to as the Badger Mother of Redwall Abbey, so I don't know what that means.
I guess she is a nun then.
That
If they're
sounds like-
calling her the mother.
That sounds like a nun title, yeah.
Yeah. So in Warhammer 40k, they have an order of nuns called the Sisters of Battle, who all wear power armor because the Ecclesiarchy can't have men at arms, legally speaking.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get to the most relatable part of the Red Wall for me, where they discover that one of the stairs is actually like backwards because it's a it's a W, but
Well, it should be an M for Mario.
yeah,
Right.
and like we've all been there where we have one clue to solve. I think the mole people.
Right.
Was it the mole people who came and helped them open the
The mole
stair?
people. Don't say
these
the mole
mole
people.
people
That's gonna make people think something else.
These moles, they're just not. They're just moles. They're not cute. They're not like.
They don't
They're
come
human
from
in the way that
center.
like all of these things are humanoid, I guess, but they are just moles.
They do wear clothing, like the rest.
Yeah,
Yeah. And they speak in like vaguely Scottish accents.
Also, and for some reason, they're also Masons.
because
Yeah, mole masons.
they're tunneling and they have to build tunnels under the ground. So yeah, they find the stair. They're solving the mystery of Martin.
And
And
it turns out the place was called Red Mall the whole time.
yeah, so yeah, we've all been there, right? Where we've uncovered the secret. We actually find out that we're like chosen one. We all get the shields with our first letter of our name on it.
And no matter how many times you say, I'm not the chosen one, they're like, yes, you are.
Yes.
Clearly it's you. Couldn't be anybody else.
Yeah, Swanson got that like 3 times.
So boring.
Yeah, and you see the anagram that has your name in it. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's like you've been destined to do this your whole life. Yeah, yada yada. Every moment of your life has been leading up to this one, right? You know, yeah, I've heard that before.
Yep, and you're gonna save civilization, which is clearly in quite a bit of peril. I don't know.
Please take the hand of my beautiful daughter, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that part's really stressful.
So stressful, you know. It's like I've already taken like 5 hands. Anyway, the abbot, Mortimer, I guess is his name, is like, well, we can't do anything about Clooney coming towards us. We can't attack him or anything. That would be unkind. Basically, it's just a bunch of centrist BS where he's like, we can't fight back.
What is this other guy's like affiliation? Anyways, is he a lord of something? Where does he get all these soldiers from?
I guess I don't know. I guess he's the leader of Redwall.
No. The bad guy, Clinny.
Oh, Clooney. I think he's just a fearsome, powerful guy, and everyone's like, "That's cool."
So it's like a bandit.
Yeah, I mean, so this Wikipedia describes him as a rat warmonger.
I mean, if you saw a guy with a bladed tail wearing a cape, I think you'd be like, yeah, I'm going to follow this guy to the ends of the earth. Or is that just me?
I mean, I would probably consider it. It depends on what I was doing that day.
What could be more important?
I don't know, like maybe something good's on TV.
Is there ever something good on TV, though?
Like just turning it on?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
But is there like a kingdom
if-
outside of Redwall? Is there like...
I think Redwall itself is like some sort of kingdom, which is why there's all these animals, all these different creatures, all these different animals that live in it.
And a lot of people
There's
want
gotta be something...
to steal from Redwall and take Redwall down. Well, it's very, very unfriendly out there in the world.
So they're like completely sovereign? They don't answer to anyone?
I mean, yeah, I think so.
There's no like a mouse pope.
Well,
If there is, he hasn't shown up yet, and he's not. He isn't in this character log that I'm looking at.
there's no sign of that kind of thing so far. Maybe they expand the world building further down in the series.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's why Frogus wants us to watch all this so we can get to Rat Pope.
What if it turns out this is more fleshed out than Game of Thrones?
I mean, it's not. It wouldn't be. I wouldn't be surprised.
You're talking about the book series?
Unlike Game of Thrones, this is adapting material that is
Yeah.
actually finished.
You know that Thomas the Tank Engine, the Island of Sodor, has like a 200 years worth of history penned by the author.
What compels a person to do all that for Thomas the Tank Engine?
Well, he made the backstory. He had a model railway, you see, so he needed to make a backstory for it.
Did he?
Yeah, he did have a model railway. He had a model railway of like
No,
Scarloey.
I agree that
not the main one.
I agree he had a model railway, but did he need to make a detailed backstory for it?
I mean, the entire point of building a model railway is to build a little world, Kiel.
Oh, I thought it was to have like the trains go around and it looks good.
that is making a world. It's having.
I just want to see the train.
Whoa, there.
Well, you
I don't
need
wanna
something
alarm
for
you
the
guys,
train
but
to
there
go
are
around.
22. There are 22 Redwall books.
Oh, wow.
George R.R. Martin could never.
I think there were like 60 Thomas books. Well, the Railway series.
So something.
And they don't.
There's something pathological about that stare.
You mean neuro? You think he might have been a bit neurodivergent?
A little bit.
They don't follow chronological order either.
The Redwall books?
Like the first book. The first book is number 9 in the chronological order. And then the next one immediately is like 3.
Interesting. We'll circle back to that later, hopefully.
Anyway, yeah, for this episode, Matthias is the chosen one. He gets a shield, and they're like, "You're gonna protect this place," and he's like, "Oh, okay."
And like the sum of that is that he charges one of the foxes with his thing after they club the old man over the head.
He has like a stick.
Yeah, and
It's like a
He doesn't
practice.
really-
It's like a practice javelin, I think.
he gets immediately punked out, doesn't he? They just like throw a bag on him.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, he just gets owned instantly. He's. Are we sure he's the chosen one? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, not very chosen one behavior.
Well, nobody trained him. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's not very. Yeah, listen, let me speak from experience here. It's not really cool to be the chosen one, and then there's just no training.
Oh yeah, I remember. I felt so bad for you when you had to take on the Dark Lord, and like they didn't even bother to train you.
Yeah, and then he
They didn't
just
even tell me who
held
the
his
Dark
palm
Lord
out
was.
and
I just had to
pushed you
find
away
out.
100 feet.
Yeah, it was not great. So I mean, I would have gladly taken getting a bag thrown on me by some foxes. Anyway, yeah. At the same time, Clinny and his men are coming. and their big plan to stop them is to pour porridge down the tunnel that they're
boiling
digging.
hot porridge, which is also what you would do in a medieval siege. Is pour boiling hot oil.
Okay, so that part's accurate. Interesting.
Yes.
You said oil or
Which is also why you wouldn't dig a tunnel into the fort.
You said oil or porridge?
They'd use porridge because they didn't have oil ready. It's called expediency, Keo.
So they did use porridge historically to do that?
No, I'm sure if they... I'm sure during a siege they probably wouldn't have much in the way of porridge.
Yeah, that's food. You gotta eat that.
Gotta eat that. Finish your porridge.
So yeah,
I'm
sure they.
Another thing that was crazy about the First Crusade, they were constantly taking forts by storming, which was not the norm.
You just kind of go in.
Medieval warfare was basically nonstop sieges because battles were insanely risky, and there were castles everywhere. You couldn't bypass.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it for the first episode. It's straightforward stuff. I feel like things escalate like in the second half of this episode, and then like they rush to the conclusion.
Oh yeah, the foxes got murdered by Clinny and the giant snake.
Yeah, one of the foxes. So the rats are the people of Redwall are like, we don't kill. We're a peaceful people. We don't do any killing. But that fox leave them to the killers.
They were trying to kill those intruders with the boiling hot porridge.
That too. And then they're like, what should we do with the foxes? How about we take them to the killing zone?
Well, that's different. That's a judicial.
That's just putting
execution.
them. That's just putting them.
That's a rule.
That's just putting them in a place that they are likely to die. It's not execution.
Yeah, I guess it is different. But I think both of the foxes do definitely get it. Yeah. So that's fun.
Also one of the red shirts dies because Clinty pushes him back into the boiling hot porridge and he doesn't get out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it seems like a lot of his men probably died in that, but
I think they all got out except for that guy who.
He had to make an example out of one person so that everyone knew.
He didn't understand why the siege was failing, and he discovered it a bit later on. Oh, there was porridge in here.
Boiling hot porridge. It was clearly visually you could see it bubbling.
Yes, it was hot.
Keo, you're so down on this.
Okay, but like, imagine if they poured boiling hot oil and they all died horribly screaming. Wouldn't that have been hardcore for a kids show?
They would have been horribly screaming if they got caught in it. In the porridge, it was.
Would you have liked that scene in Better Call Saul where Lalo escapes the assassins if he had poured porridge down the tunnel?
Did you watch that cartoon? What was it? That cartoon about the kids in the American Revolutionary War period, and they did an episode on a guy who got tarred and feathered by the revolutionaries.
I know what you mean, and I don't remember the name of the show.
Yeah, we watched that in school. That one episode.
Was it like Libertines or something?
Probably.
Libertines.
Yeah, it was super fucked. It was super fucked up. That guy was. It was not good.
Yeah, I think there's some pretty messed up stuff back in the day that I don't agree with.
Was it Liberty's Kids?
It was.
I think that.
Liberty's Kids.
Is that
maybe.
right?
I don't care. If you know, you can email us at tvtunerspodcast@gmail.com. You can ask us any question or give us any advice you want.
So there was a show called Liberty's Kids. I don't know what you guys are talking about, though.
What do you mean you don't know? We just talked about. We just said what we were talking about.
I'm saying I did not watch this as you guys did. Apparently.
Okay, well you know what you have the context.
Okay, but I don't know. I can't verify if it's Liberty's Kids or not. Is what I'm telling you.
Oh.
Let's say it is, and if someone wants to correct us, thank you.
Thank you.
So we move on to the second episode here, titled.
Let me check.
Okay, Okay, let's stare. Well, let's Stairmaster do it. Check.
You find it? Yes, sir. I have it here, but I'm waiting for you to find it.
Okay. I am Souther, the Holy Emperor. I disallow love and compassion.
Not that wasn't my translation of it. I have here the episode is called Sparra's Kingdom because they're sparrows and they're called the Sparra.
Yeah.
New race unlocked.
Okay, can you explain these creatures for me, Swanson? Because I'm a little confused by them. What's going on with these sparrows?
They're sparrows and they talk like they talk bad.
They kind of talk
complex language. They call it.
They kind of talk like they're from the Caribbean, I guess.
Yeah, is this?
I don't think they're this. This shouldn't have been allowed, but it was the 90s. So.
Yeah, this is problematic. Whoever made this is getting canceled.
Like they say, like Methuselah is looking them up, and he's like, "Oh, they speak a complex language." And then we meet the king, and he literally tells Matthias, "Shut face."
I mean, that is a complex language.
So yeah, they're looking for the scabbard or something, and they're like, "Oh, it must be on the roof." So Matthias tries to climb up there.
Well, they do like this thing where he puts the shield in this groove that they just found because they weren't paying attention to the layout of the castle, and it like magic occurs, I guess, that like illuminates it. And he's like, wow, it must be on this roof. And then his friend gets pissed at him that he went on the roof looking for the sword.
Well, he did risk his life when someone else could have done it. And someone more competent could have done it.
Like the squirrel that we get introduced.
Yes,
I think this is her first appearance. Yeah, Jess the squirrel, who's described as clever and crafty, which I guess she does both of those things in this.
Well, also she gets pecked by sparrows, I think. That's my main takeaway from this episode.
And well, she gets pecked by sparrows, and she almost saves Matthias, but doesn't make it in time. But yeah, I like this. I like this moment where Matthias. I think this was unintentional, but I don't know.
I really liked these sparrows at first before I realized what was going on with their talking.
What did you like about them? Because this one sparrow, who's the main
feral creatures,
the main one we spend time with.
I just like the fact they were these big feral creatures and they were birds. They were just literally birds. But I
guess that is kind of fun. The one we spend time with is so annoying to me.
Yeah.
I
like the whole way this is set up. So first off, Matthias tries to get to the sword, but the drain pipe that he's using to climb like slowly falls back to the ground, and as it's slowly falling to the ground, he screams like he's dying.
Yeah.
Which I think is supposed to be intentional, but I did laugh anyway.
No, it's good job. They made Swanson laugh.
But what really got me was when Jess the squirrel goes to do the job and the sparrows start attacking. Basil and Matthias are ready with arrows to kill these birds, and Abbott comes out and is like, "No, don't kill the birds." So they just make some sharp sticks instead.
Oh no, they break that.
Still kill them.
They break the arrowheads off.
Which, I mean, it's still going to kill you if you get hit with it.
Yeah.
I could survive.
And it almost does.
Hit by a stick. I'd be fine.
Well, a stick shot like as fast as an arrow.
I'd be fine.
Because when he goes to the bird that is injured, he's like, "Please don't be dead." So it's like he wasn't even sure if he was going to not kill something. I'm just saying the Redwall, the message of the people at Redwall is a little inconsistent.
I think the Abbott is just full of shit and a bad leader in general.
Yeah, he's giving me Joe Biden vibes. So yeah, he rescues this bird. The bird is not happy. Eventually, he convinces the bird to go with him to bring the bird back to their kingdom. So like like we were talking about, there's essentially in Redwall a whole other kingdom of creatures that just live up.
Yeah, they live on the roof. They literally live in the attic, as I've previously mentioned.
And they have their own language, which, as we know, is complex and not at all racist.
Agreed.
And so he brings the bird back, whose name escapes me.
The warbird? No. Warwing? No. Sorry. I don't got it.
Yeah, I don't know. Warbeak, I guess, is according to the Wikipedia. He brings Warbeak back, and the people are unpleased. Displeased, some would say. And yeah, he is not. He gets attacked by these birds. They do like an ad break where one of these classic children's show things, where it looks like our character is doomed, and then they just pick him back up. They throw him off the roof and just like time to die, and then they're like, no, dying, that's too easy way to die. They take him to meet the king. The king is the most egregious of the speakers.
Of course.
This language.
Because of course he was.
At one point in this all starts to melt together to me, because I was kind of just like, it washes over you. But at one point, I have this written down, the king says, no like to be woke. And I said, amen, brother.
What did they know? What did they see?
What did they know? Yeah.
Yeah, it's prophetic.
I agree. No like to be woke. The king must have known that if you go woke, you go broke, obviously. So anyway, the king plans to execute Matthias. Matthias knows that the sword is up in the king's like nest area, or like just.
Well, it's just
up
a scabbard. It's just a scabbard, right? It's like an Avalon situation.
Oh yeah, because the sword is still missing.
Oh, did you know that Richard the Lionheart had a sword called Excalibur, but he had to sell it to afford a boat for the Crusades?
That's devastating, mate.
Yeah.
Who bought it?
I don't know. It's just a Italian merchant, probably.
Dang. Now it's called Excalibur.
Excalibur, yeah.
He probably sliced pizza with it.
I don't think the pizza had been invented yet, which is a sad part.
Dang. Imagine you sell Excalibur and you go to see it and it's just a big pizza cutter.
Well, you're gonna have some really good pizza, so I wouldn't be disappointed at all.
Like the Sword in the Stone, but it's stuck in a pizza and you have to pull it out.
Did you know King Arthur was literally doing anime shit where we'd cut entire armies down with one swing of a sword?
I thought King Arthur wasn't real.
No.
That's what they want you to believe. And they want you to think he was a man.
Was he a rat?
No, he was a girl, obviously.
Oh, obviously.
How could a rat be king? Don't be stupid.
What about the rat?
Right.
What about the rat
Yeah,
king?
That would be.
Oh, that's different. He's the king of the rats, not the king of... not the king of the Anglos.
Okay. What if there was an actual rat king historically?
What if there was? Yeah, there is one in the White House.
Hey-o.
Got him.
We'll be right back. So yeah, they get into a fight. They fall into water that is inconsistently deep, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't tell if it was a lake, a shallow pool. And does the sparrow even come back?
What, do you think they drowned?
I don't know. They both fall into the water and we don't see the sparrow.
Well, the birds are cool with him at the end, so I don't think he died.
Yeah, I guess he's just like comes back and he's like, my pride is wounded. Goodbye. But yeah, Matthias gets saved from the water that. So when he first lands into it, it seems like it's just like a pool of water or whatever. But then like they treat it like it's the entire waterway of Redwall. And then you see the visual of him under the water, and it does seem shallower than even what they were talking about.
It's a 22-minute television program. Who cares? They're not getting the boat right into the Odyssey. Who cares if they get the lake wrong in Redwall?
Listen, if Christopher Nolan ever adapts this, this is one of the things I want him to get right.
The water depth. Swanson, it sounds like this water really took you out of the show. I wasn't thinking about it that hard.
I was not either.
It also might have been that you guys were waiting on me, and I was still watching this part of this
I was
episode.
when I watched it, I was distracted because in between the two episodes, I watched the finale of the Amazing Digital Circus.
Oh, they ended
The
that?
entire thing?
Well, it was only 50 minutes.
Oh, I thought
I
it was
didn't watch the whole
movie.
series. No.
Yeah, I watched like the first 2 episodes of that, and then I kind of quit.
Were you bemused?
I was like, oh, that was cute. Anyways, back to...
It would hit hard. It would hit harder if we were like 15 years younger.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Explain to me what this is like I'm dumb.
Okay, so have you ever read I Have No Mouth That I Must Scream?
No, but I know what it is.
Okay, so it's like that, except the AI's kind of wacky with it. It's just trying to keep everyone amused, but he doesn't have a good grip on what humans actually want. And so they're grappling with their absurdist nightmare they're trapped in.
Oh, all right. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it has a wacky, fun aesthetics, but it's just existential horror deep down.
Oh, also Charlie from Smiling Friends voices a chudfish in one episode.
Okay, I've seen that.
I have not seen that.
I've seen the clips of him as a fish.
Yeah, he lost his treasure. It's awful.
And I didn't know what it was from, and I thought it was like a video game or something.
No.
Yeah, so that's it for that's pretty much it. Like they're like, wow, good job, we saved you. You got the scabbard. Good job. Yeah, I mean, what do we think of these 2 episodes of Redwall? Were they compelling?
Yee.
They're a bit.
I think.
They're a bit mind melting. Honestly, I don't really know.
What do you mean melting?
Like I
When you
don't.
say mind melting, that means that sounds like end of Evangelion when you're
Yeah,
the
exactly.
target age
Yeah,
for it.
Exactly.
No, they kind of blend together in the way that like it felt like what it must feel like, what it must have felt like for my parents to watch the shit that I watched as a kid.
I feel like
Where
if
you're just
you're the
kind of
target,
like, yeah, what's happening here?
Like what are the rats doing? There's porridge in the hole, and that's how they.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like if you were the target age when this would have hit so hard, you would have been like, damn, they're killing people in this show.
Yeah, like damn, this snake is.
It's a
Oh, that was
giant
the last thing that we didn't talk about is the snake. It turns out the snake has the sword.
He's part of the prophecy.
Yeah.
The snake has really got some stuff going on. He's got some plans. He's doing something.
100% though, Stare. If I watched this as a kid, I would 100% be like, "Whoa, the snake's got the sword. He's the part of the
Well, yeah, it's
prophecy."
very cool that this is a serialized storytelling. You know, this era didn't really have that.
This
in
is a
the
thing
West.
that I would watch going home from school, and then the next day I would like go to my friend and be like, "Hey, did you see this? Did you see the snake has the sword?"
Also, the snake's name is
Yeah.
Asmodeus Poison Teeth.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty. That might be the coolest name on the show.
Probably. I mean, they didn't pull any punches with that name.
Do you think they came up with that one first, and then everyone else was afterwards?
Probably. I mean, that's the kind of name that gets you to write a whole book series.
Well, like, I think the people in this show are just have people names. But that's a giant snake. You got to give him a giant snake. He's not like a person. He's a monster. So you got to have a monster name.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, these were fine episodes, I suppose. I'm not the target audience for these. I don't know if anyone is the target audience for them anymore, but
Swanson, you've got to have a kid and you got to show him Redwall.
well, I don't know about that.
In this economy,
You have to
Swanson, bear my children.
You have to tell the kid this is going to be your moral foundation.
Build all of your knowledge and life expectancy on this. Like build what you expect life to be.
No, you should do Gundam for that. You'll be better, well adjusted.
Yeah, that's true.
At what age would you put Gundam in front of your child there?
8.
3.
8?
7 if they're smart.
I feel like 8's
I watched
7 if
Terminator.
they have a good grasp of the world already.
I watched Terminator 2 when I was 8, and I turned out fine.
Okay.
Same.
I think 8's a little young for Gundam.
I watched original Terminator when I was 8. I watched Terminator 2 when I was 6.
Wait, what? Hold up. Hey.
Well, because boobs.
Oh.
That's why I didn't watch it.
Wait. You watched Terminator 2 when you were 6 because there were no boobs?
Right.
But, okay, so, wait, who showed you this? Was it an uncle? Or a cousin?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
The same uncle that showed me The Matrix when I was 6.
Wow.
Did I get it? No,
Yeah.
but it was cool.
You saw like the pretty colors, not even color, the pretty movements on the screen. You were like, wow. They got robot.
Well, I mean, mainly the fight scenes. I was like, that's cool.
They got robot punching and jumping.
He knows kung fu.
He has a funny voice. And you saw the evil.
Did I ever tell you the reason I watched Terminator?
You saw the evil.
Was 'cause,
oh, go ahead.
Did I ever tell you the reason I watched Terminator was because I had a subscription to Beckett Dragon Ball Z Collector.
What?
And they were trying to promote their magazine about Terminator, so they had an explanation of what the Terminator's character was. I was like, damn,
They
this
just
is
had a
interesting.
Terminator magazine?
Yeah.
This is the culture that we've lost.
Yeah.
Did you have a distrust
Where you
of...
could just have years of a magazine about a movie that didn't get a sequel until after the magazine was probably done.
Well, this was like 2002, 2003, 2004 maybe.
Okay, so peak Terminator getting a sequel time.
Yeah.
Did you have a deep distrust of cops as a child because of Terminator 2?
Yes! Well, I was very scared of bikers.
Yeah. I was terrified that someone could be imitating my parents at any moment on the phone.
Oh, no.
True. See, you don't have to worry about that if you show your kid Gundam. You just have to worry about their homeland getting bombed.
Dad, what's Quattro Bagina?
No. You gotta wait 6 years to show them Zeta Gundam for the maximum,
Wait, so
I guess that's true. It kind of does follow the...
you show the original Gundam at age 8, and then you wait till age 14 to show them Zeta Gundam?
Yeah, because, yeah.
Yeah, obviously. An 8-year-old's mind cannot handle Poptimus Sirocco.
Absolutely not. You can. And also, there are boobs in Zeta Gundam.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Can't be showing a kid boobs, but you can show them violence.
I mean, there's also boobs in original Gundam, but it's like desexualized.
What? It's like they're in the shower or something.
Yeah.
So when do you show them Gundam Wing?
Oh, I don't know.
Age 10.
You have to be an adult
Yeah.
Eight.
to comprehend the moral
You have to compliment the
moral,
plot.
depth.
What?
The compliment.
So 18th birthday, Gundam Wing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have it like in a vault. You say when you turn 18, you're going to get something really beautiful here.
Yeah.
It's just a DVD set of.
And
Gundam Wing.
here's a flow chart to help you understand what's going on with the
A
factions.
DVD set of Gundam Wing along with Endless Waltz.
Yeah. What are we doing here?
All right. Well, that'll about do it for this week's episode of Another Brick in the Wall. Is that what I called this?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Something
I thought
like
it was
that.
a red wall.
A red brick in the
Another
wall.
Brick in the Red
If
Wall.
you
Is
get
that
the
what I
na-
called it?
Wall brick in the
If you get
red
the
house.
If you get the name wrong, you better run. 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 That's a song on the wall. Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for this week's episode. If you like this and you're like, hey, I've got some fun ideas for a show, well, all you got to do is go over to buymeacoffee.com/tvtuners and you can request an episode. A single coffee gives you a single episode about anything your little heart desires.
We'll watch a movie or an hour of television. That's about the ground rule.
Yeah. Stairmaster hit it earlier, but if you got any quips, comments, questions, foresights, otherwise, send those over to tvtunerspodcast@gmail.com. What's that email, Kyoran?
tvtunerpod something gmail.net.
That's right. Your email could go right here. And hey, I'm going to shout this out. I have a blog where I talk about TV, if that's something that you care about. And by talk about, I mean write about. It's written like a blog is.
Writing is the talking of fingers and pencils.
And boy, do I talk with my fingers sometimes. It's tvtunersblog.com. Check it out if you're so
He's
inclined.
got some good articles on there about television. I read some and I was like, wow, Swanson's really figured this TV thing out. He really knows what he's talking about.
Sometimes.
And I took off my shirt and I was reading it with my shirt off.
Oh. Why?
So it was hot. Like in the room.
Oh, okay. Well. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the clarification. Well, that'll about do it. Until next week, keep watching. Bye.
Bye.
It's
I found him.
Hey folks, it's time for the TV Tuners Fact of the Week. I guess this is also the fact for like the past 2-ish years. Did you know that Stairmaster lost an important part of his body in the labyrinth? Find out next week
No,
to
it's
see
not.
which one.
Let's not talk about that.